Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Hannah Dennis, and we had quite a bit of rain come through yesterday. In fact, here are some of those observed rain totals. You can see Pleasantville had around 4 inches of rain, and we ranged from 1 to 4 inches across the entire state. So a lot of us had a decent amount of rain. Unfortunately, what we got yesterday was not factored into the drought monitor that came out today. If you take a look at last week's drought monitor, you can see that a lot of us saw the moderate to severe drought start to pop up in some areas. Unfortunately, it looks even worse than it did last week. You can see the severe drought has spread across the state a little bit more. Same with the moderate drought, and those abnormally dry areas are becoming smaller and smaller, being taken over by those droughts. But things are going to get a lot better because this is looking at that future rain that we are going to be seeing coming in late Saturday afternoon all the way through Tuesday. You can see that some of us are going to be able to see 1 to 3 inches again going throughout those few days with this weekend. So we are going to see rounds of rain that's going to be coming through, helping us with the drought. But tonight we are going to be staying dry. As we take a look at those temperatures for the next 8 to 14 days, we are still going to be above average for the most part. However, we are not the only ones. In fact, the entire U.S. is going to be above average for those temperatures. So a lot of us are going to be a little bit warmer going into the next 8 to 14 days, but we are closer to that normal temperature range for tonight. In fact, it's going to feel a little bit chilly tonight. We're talking the 50s and 40s as we're going on throughout the night tonight. So if you plan on being out for trick-or-treating or Beggars Night or for anything really, you might want to be grabbing a jacket because we are going to be seeing those temperatures really start to drop as that sun sets around 6:10 p.m. But tonight we are officially going to get all the way down to 35 degrees. Overall chilly. We're going to have those clearer skies. That wind's going to die down. It's going to be a fairly calm night. And then as we're going into tomorrow, we're going to warm up to 57 degrees. So we're keeping the 50s. We're going to stay a little bit cool, and we're going to have those calm skies. However, it is going to feel a little bit breezy at times during the afternoon. Now, as we go throughout the next 7 days, we will get the chance to warm up to the 70s. But you can see they only stick around for 1 day before we see those 50s again. Increasing rain chances throughout the weekend and to the beginning of next week. Then we have a little bit of a dry stretch until we get to next weekend where we have a few small chances for rain, but we're going to see this one more warm stretch, and those 50s and 60s might be sticking for quite a while.